Outcomes, as I said, we have something which is related to theory and something which is related to practice. So knowledge and the skills. Knowledge, I'm focusing on pronunciation as one of the language systems. And we said the language systems are
vocabulary,
vocabulary, yes.
grammar, function language, and pronunciation.
Yes, so in this course, we are focusing on one of the most important language systems, which is pronunciation. And the pronunciation is connected to one of the language skills, which is
speaking.
Yes, definitely.
Speaking, yes.
So if you want to improve your speaking, you have to improve a very important thing, which is pronunciation.
I think it's also related to listening skill.
And listening as well. So yeah, and this is what they call recognition and production. So whenever you hear something, you listen to something. And
receptive and productive.
Yes.
Yeah. So pronunciation is connected to two different skills, listening and speaking.
Yeah. If you listen well, you're gonna talk well.
Yeah. Another theoretical part in this course, and of course, when we say pronunciation, we talk about consonant sounds, vowel sounds, stress, intonation, connected speech features. Okay. And we have another part, which is how to teach the consonant sounds, how to teach the vowel sounds, how to teach stress, intonation, how to drill, how to model, how to use the phonemic chart, everything. So this is the theoretical part. And as I said, in this course, the type of training is moving from theory to practice. So we need to, by the end of the course, you should be able to use all these components accurately and more confidently, actually. So you will be able to use the sounds accurately, stress, intonation, and connected speech features. This is the first aim in the skills. The second aim is related to how to teach, actually. So by the end of the course, you should be able to teach every single component. Consonant sounds, vowel sounds, stress, intonation, and connected speech features. All right. So basically, these are the learning outcomes in this course, moving from theory to practice. Okay. The first session is not about consonant sounds. So I'm not gonna start next time. I'm not gonna start with consonant sounds. I'm going to do something before the actual start of the course, which is introduction and needs analysis. And here is a question. The introduction will be about three main concepts: pronunciation, phonetics, and phonology. We can also talk about accents and dialects, how to get rid of your accent or how to reduce your accent. Because if you speak English really well, but you have a heavy accent, or the accent is having a huge effect on your pronunciation, it's not going to be good for you if you want to work in a good place. So in this session, we are going to listen to you again to know more about your expectations about the course. We're going to have an introduction about the main concepts of pronunciation. We're going to talk about accents and dialects as well. And the most important part is this: needs analysis. So expectations, you tell us about your expectations. And this one, we know the difference between pronunciation, phonetics, and phonology, because many people actually got confused. They got confused. They confused the terms. They say, we are going to have a phonology course, but they are going to teach consonant sounds and vowel sounds. Consonant sounds and vowel sounds are not phonology. They are phonetics, and they call them the segmental features. Okay, so phonetics are segmental features, and the phonology, stress, intonation, and connected speech features are suprasegmental features.
Yeah.
And the umbrella term is pronunciation. So pronunciation is a broader term. All right. Then we move on to accents the different accents, the different dialects, the differences between them, and most important is accent reduction. If you want to get a good job in a good place, you need to get rid of your accent, or at least the accent should have a minimal effect on intelligibility or meaning. So if you apply for a job, but you speak English with a heavy Arabic accent, most probably you will get rejected, because they want someone who sounds like a native speaker, especially if you're going to teach in a school where some students were born and raised in America, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, Any idea what needs analysis tools we're going to use? Any idea? You can make guesses. You might guess right.
You're going to ask us to send you voice notes, and they're going to listen to...
Every one of you will be requested to send a voice note for 2 minutes, okay? Talking about something is a monologue. You just talk and record it and send it to Miss Wala, not to me. And she is going to work on that. Think of the strengths and the weaknesses and send you feedback privately.
It's like a cue card in the IELTS exam,
like
the
cue card in the IELTS test. 1 to 2 minutes, you talk about something, send it privately to Miss Wala. She's going to listen to it carefully, write the strengths and the weaknesses, send the feedback privately to you. And then during the course, we need to work on your weaknesses, okay? And by the end of the course, we will have something which is called achievement, because this one is diagnostic. So we're gonna have an achievement test at the end, a speaking one as well. And we are going to compare your voice note in the beginning of the course and your voice note at the end of the course, and see if there is any improvement in your accent and your pronunciation. There will be also a test about the theoretical part, just to check your knowledge, how much you know about pronunciation, and a needs analysis questionnaire. That's very, very popular. We just need to get some information about you. So that's session 1. Any question about session 1? You can raise your hand if you have any question, or if no many people are talking, you can just open your microphone and talk. Yes.
Okay, I have a question, please.
Yes, please.
Okay, is our course going to be depend on American accent or British accent or standard English?
Standard American,
okay.
Standard British,
Great.
Because
Great.
you don't have to speak a specific accent actually. And I'm telling you from here, I work at the British Council in a very sensitive position, okay? And they do care about speaking and writing, okay? And I don't speak the American accent. I don't speak the British accent. I speak the standard English, and they got accepted. So it's no problem at all.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, to speak proper English, standard English, correct pronunciation with fluent.
Yes, that's by the way, that's my thought. That's my thought about phonetics, and I think that anyone who teaches, I don't mean Mr. Said, okay, especially, but I mean anyone who teaches me phonetics. You don't have the right to make me strict to an accent, a special accent, whether it's an American or British.
Definitely.
So this is my thought.
Yeah, because some people are interested in the British accent and some people are interested in the American accent. So you can't force anyone to stick to one of the accents. You just talk about all the accents, how they are different, how they are similar, which one are you interested in? Go for it, stick with it, try to listen more to it, practice it, and so on and so forth. But when it comes to listening, as English learners and teachers, you're welcome. We should listen to all accents actually, because in like an exam, like IELTS, you get all accents. You don't
We
listen.
have 70%
Yeah.
British accent and the 30% maybe Australian, maybe
Australian, American,
Indian.
Canadian, yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes non-native speaker, but who speaks in a clear accent. So,
Accent, yes.
so you have to be exposed to as many accents as you can. But when it comes to speaking, you choose what you think is proper or what you think suits you best. You know.
Thanks.
The second session is about what?
Consonant sounds, yes.
Written here, consonant sounds. Okay. In this session, we're going to go over the definition of consonant sounds and then how to describe consonant sounds and problems and solutions. Okay. When we talk about problems and solutions, we talk about learners' problems and solutions, not teachers' problems and solutions, unless you're learners. So we can talk about, you know, things in general. So the definition of consonant sounds and how to describe them. Do you know we have three ways to describe consonant sounds? Does anyone know?
The manner of which articulation, I think.
Yes.
The place of articulation, voiced or unvoiced, right?
Good. Voiced and unvoiced. This is called force of articulation.
Yeah.
Okay, so place of articulation, manner of articulation, and the force of articulation, which is voiced and voiceless or unvoiced. So we'll talk about this and we will see the sounds here and the sounds there, and we practice and we move on to the problems. What are the problems and how to help the learners work on them, overcome mispronouncing these sounds. And we will get some activities from some course books and reference books, actually. Okay, so moving on. You have any question about the consonant sounds?
No, thanks.
Okay, I usually wait, like when I say, do you have any questions? I usually wait for 5 seconds. If no one has a question, then I move, okay? So, yeah. All right, vowel sounds. Same thing. We start with the definition of vowel sounds, and then we move on to
Short vowels, long vowels.
yes, the types of vowel sounds, and then how to describe individual vowel sounds, and finally problems and solutions. For example, for Arab learners, we have a problem with one of the sounds, which is o, like the word coat, you know?
Yeah.
The word boat. Most of us, or most of the learners say coat and boot. So it's coat, boat, o. So that's one of the sounds we have problems with. We can think of more problems, and of course we will think of more solutions. We will get some activities helping students to fix the pronunciation of some vowel sounds that they can't pronounce, actually. Okay, so how many types of vowel sounds do you remember?
Monophones, diphthongs, and
Monophthongs, yes. Diphthong, triphthong,
diphthongs
yes.
and triphthongs.
Yeah,
Diphthongs.
good. Monophthongs, diphthongs, and triphthongs. How many monophthongs do we have?
I think 12.
Yeah, and how many diphthongs?
5, I think.
No, 8.
8.
So we have 20 vowel sounds, monophthongs and diphthongs, because diphthongs are made from
3 vowels.
Monophthongs and triphthongs.
Sorry?
Triphthongs are made of monophthongs and triphthongs, right?
No, they are made
Three vowels. Yes.
Plus schwa.
Plus schwa, yeah.
So we have 12 and 8, that's 20. And how many consonant sounds do we have? We didn't say that.
24
consonants.
Yeah, 24. So in total, we have 44 sounds.
Yes, 44.
Yeah.
And 26 letters. And there is an issue about this, like spelling and the pronunciation issue. And here, when we describe individual vowel sounds, the monophthongs, the short and the long vowel sounds. We
Diphthongs, how many sounds? Diphthongs.
no, they are not counted, you know.
Yes.
They are 5, but they are not counted because they are made from, you know, diphthongs plus schwa.
Schwa.
Yeah. So we don't count them. We just count the monophthongs and the diphthongs 20, 12 and 8. So when it comes to describing individual vowel sounds, the monophthongs, the short vowels and the long vowels, we describe them using 3 factors. The mouth open, mid, close, and the tongue advancement or position, front, middle, back. And the lip shape. We have 3 types of lip shape.
Rounded.
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 Yeah.
And
Rounded.
Least.
Spread.
Mine.
Spread.
Spread. Yes.
Like when you say E, spread, and neutral. Okay. So we can say rounded and unrounded, you know, or we can say rounded, spread, and neutral. And the problems, of course, we have lots of problems. We will tackle them using some published materials. 3, you have any questions about the vowel sounds? Okay. Stress. Of course, we'll start with the
definition of stress.
The definition, of course, and
Types.
The types.
yes,
Types of stress.
Types of stress.
Yeah, how
or
many
kinds
types
of stress.
do we have?
Sorry?
We have word stress, we have sentence stress.
Yeah, very good. So we have word stress and we have sentence stress.
Stress.
Which one tells us which syllable in a word is stressed?
The
Word.
word stress.
Good. And which one tells us which word in a sentence is stressed?
Sentence.
Sentence stress.
Yes, because some people confuse it. They say this word is stressed in the sentence, so this is word stress. No, this is sentence stress. Okay, so if it tells you which syllable in a word is stressed, it's word stress.
It's word.
It tells you which word in a sentence is stressed, it's sentence stress. And we have something which is called stress timed languages. English.
You're lagging, Mr. Saeed.
Sorry?
You said that your voice is lagging.
No, I'm never lagging. Check your internet.
Yeah. Saudi Arabia internet is really good.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I pay like 200 plus. 270. So if my voice is lagging, actually it's a problem in your connection, not in my connection. So back to the stress timed languages. We have something which is called stress timed languages and syllable timed languages.
You're lagging, Mr.
You're lagging. You're lagging.
You're the one.
Not me. Here, the stress.
Me?
You are lagging. You see the stress? This is what kind of stress? You are lagging.
Sentence
stress.
Actually,
you are lagging.
Actually, you is one of the words that cannot be stressed. It's a functional word. So it's a word that is unstressed. But if you want to stress it for a reason, like what I did now, yeah, this will be contrastive stress. Contrastive stress. That's a third type of stress. So we have word stress, sentence stress, contrastive stress. Some words are stressed, like content words, nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. Some words are unstressed, like the functional words, prepositions, pronouns, conjunctions, unless you want to stress them. Okay? Yeah. You want to stress them for a reason? Fine. That's contrastive stress. Like what I said just now, you are lagging. Because I want to say...
The stress is on you.
Yeah, not me. You and me are usually unstressed because they are not content words. But here, I stressed them for a reason. And we're going to talk about which syllable in a word should be stressed. because some people stress wrong syllables. So we're going to take some rules to help us put the stress on the right syllable in a word. And this part is not about problems and solutions like consonants and vowels. This part is going to be about how to highlight stress or how to mark stress. If you have a sentence, how to mark the sentence stress, the words that are stressed. If you have words, if you teach in vocabulary, how to highlight stress or how to mark stress on a word, which syllable is stressed. So we're going to do this, and we're going to learn how to draw stress boxes or stress circles. All right, any questions about stress?
I think we're gonna study that in detail after that. I think that, yes?
Yeah, every session will be taken in 2 hours.
Yes, okay.
And intonation, when it comes to intonation, we also talk about the definition and the patterns.
Falling intonation, rising intonation.
Yeah,
Yes.
falling, rising, falling, you know. So the definition and the patterns are rising and falling.
Falling.
And after that, we have something which is, I think it might be new to some of you, which is intonation functions. What are the 3 intonation functions in English? And of course, highlighting intonation. So here the definition, what is meant by intonation? Music, pitch, tone, rising, falling, falling, rising, okay? And 3 different types of intonation functions. The first one is grammatical function. If you're asking a question, the intonation will be different from saying a statement.
Yes.
If you're asking a yes/no question, the intonation is will be different from a WH question.
Yes.
Happy.
Attitudinal.
Yeah,
Happy?
attitudinal means
According to the situation, I think that
it depends on, like, you want to have it like let's say the feeling behind the word, you know.
yes.
Like I can say the word yes in many different intonations. I can say
Yeah.
yes. I can say yes. I can say
Yes.
yes. You know, so one word can be said in many different ways, rising or falling. They can show surprise. They can show something.
Like what, for example?
Feelings,
incredible,
different feelings.
something that is boring. Yes, 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 yes. So this is attitudinal function. And discourse is like if you're adding something new, how do you say it? If you're saying something that has been said previously, how would you say it? You know, so you know that's about the intonation function. Actually, we will do that in detail, and we will have lots and lots of examples, and we will practice, and you will have to do some activities. Like I give you something and say this is grammatical or attitudinal or discourse, and you match or you some activities. Of course, something which is very important, like in stress, we said mark stress or highlight stress. Also here we say highlight intonation. And when we highlight stress, we use something which is called boxes or circles. We put it on the word or on the syllable, okay? But when it comes to intonation, what do we use?
Arrows.
Arrows, yes, arrows.
We use arrows like this.
Yeah, up and down.
Whether rising or falling, yeah.
And sometimes we draw them. Sometimes we do this.
Yes, yes.
At the end, it's up. Okay, so this word is stressed. This word is stressed. That's why the intonation is going up, then down, then up, down, then at the end, it's up. Okay.
Like a wave.
If it's a yes, no question, like, did you go there? Did you go there? But if it's a WH question, how did you go there? So we'll start from here and then.
Yes, how did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a grammatical function, the grammatical function of intonation. Okay, so attitudinal again is about feelings, you know. This one is about
one word
using sentence.
Yes.
And this one is about whether the information you're providing is new or has been said or mentioned before. Any question about intonation?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Session 6 will be about connected speech features, and this what makes anyone
Linked sounds. Yes.
naturally, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like in the
Have a
advertisement, I said, fix your pronunciation and speak more naturally. So when I said that, that signature on the advertisement, I said, fix your pronunciation. I meant the consonant sounds, the vowel sounds, because those are the individual sounds, you know. And when I said speak more naturally, I actually meant stress, intonation, and connected speech features. So in the connected speech features, what do you think we're going to talk about?
Assimilation, linking,
Assimilation, yes. Catenation.
Yeah.
elision, elision.
Intrusive sounds.
Yeah.
Elision, yes.
So
Cat-
basically we have catenation,
Liaisons.
which is linking. We have
Catenation.
elision, which is disappearance or loss of sounds.
Elision.
And we have intrusion, which is
Yes.
addition of some sounds. So this one,
Adding some sounds, yes.
yeah, this one is loss of sound. This one is addition of sound. This one is linking of sound. This one is a changing of sound. Okay, so we have linking, rah, liaison, juncture, and here we have gemination. You know, juncture is like what?
By the way, juncture as a word, it means, you know, the point of connecting two things together.
Yeah. But in phonetics,
juncture, yeah.
Because when you search, you have to juncture in phonetics, you know?
Yes, okay.
So juncture is like when I say ice cream, what did you understand?
Ice cream.
Ice cream, I, and
Yes.
scream, and ice cream.
Yeah, so people who love ice cream will think of this. If you love ice cream, you will hear it like this, ice cream.
Yes.
If you are watching a horror movie, so you hear it like ice cream.
Ice cream, yes.
This is juncture, because the boundaries between the two words are not clear. Which one?
Yeah.
My train and my train. My train and might rain. So this is juncture. We're gonna do that and we're gonna practice. Gemination, do you have any idea what gemination is?
No, this is the first time.
Like when you have two same consonant sounds, you pronounce them.
Part-time, yeah. One letter,
Only
like
one,
pasta.
only one sound.
Part-time, yes, pasta.
Two sounds that are the same. Pronounce it the same. And
maybe we know how to practice this, but we don't know the
name.
Yes.
But sometimes if you're going to apply for a job or something, they might ask you some questions like these, you know. Say, what is gemination? You know it, but you don't know the terminology.
Yeah.
Terminology, yeah.
It's also good to know, like, to be knowledgeable, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
And intrusive wah, intrusive yeah.
Intrusive wah, like duet, duet.
Do it, yes. And the difference between linking rah and intrusive. Then after that, the assimilation, as we said, change of sound. We have regressive, progressive, and who can say this word?
Coalescence.
Coalescence, yes, very good.
Yes, coalescence, yes.
So any question? And of course, we have this, we don't want to forget this, contractions. I am, isn't, okay?
Yes.
Two words merge to be one. Okay, any question about
should have,
the connected speech?
would have, could have,
yeah.
Okay.
Any questions about this?
No, thanks.
Naturally, speak naturally, okay, not word by word. And session 7, and this is actually the last session in the course, but we will have session 8 just to evaluate the course and evaluate your progress in the course. Okay, so actually this is this will be the last session in the course, how to teach pronunciation. And here, as we see, we're going to focus on pronunciation analysis, how to transcribe words, how to use the connected speech features when you transcribe, how to evaluate published materials from course books, and pronunciation teaching. Because we said pronunciation teaching is in everything. If you're teaching grammar, you have to drill. If you're teaching vocabulary, you have to drill. So teaching pronunciation is in everything, even if you're not teaching pronunciation, a pronunciation lesson or class. So when it comes to teaching pronunciation, we have three different areas: drilling, board work, and phonemic chart. And in the drilling, we have different types of drilling: repetition, substitution, transformational. What's the difference?
Repetition is to repeat. Ask the students to repeat, I think.
Yeah, just repeat what I'm saying. Exactly.
Yes.
Substitution is to like remove a
Ask
word,
someone else.
put another word.
Yes.
I love pizza. Guys say, I love fish. You say,
yes.
I love meat. You, I love rice. So you change a word and put another word, substitution drilling. And transformational, we change something, but we don't change vocabulary. We change the grammatical structure.
Yes.
Okay. So we will talk about this in detail when it comes to this session. And the board work, we have three different things we can do when we teach pronunciation after drilling. We can write the sounds on the board if students are familiar with the sounds. We can mark the stress by putting a stress box or a stress circle, and we can also draw the intonation arrows. After that, if we're going to use the sounds, so students need to be more familiar with the sounds of English. And here comes the role of phonemic chart. We're going to study the phonemic chart, learn how to use it with our students, when to use it, because it's not always a good idea to use the phonemic chart. And this helps the students to recognize when they listen and produce when they speak. That's why we said in the very beginning of the session that pronunciation is one system, but it's connected to, or it's linked to, two skills: listening and speaking. Good.
Yes.
Session 8 will be the course closure and the evaluation of the course. So we're going to do summative assessment, where we're going to have an achievement test actually. End of course questionnaire. You need to tell me your opinion about the course after we finish, so that we can, if we have any problems, we can fix them before we have a new course round. Beyond the course, what you as a teacher or as someone who is interested in phonetics should be doing after the course to improve. And of course, we'll talk about the lifetime support. We will stay in the group forever, inshallah. If you need any help, if you need any question, if you need any material, if you need any, like if you forgot something and you want to make sure about it, you can ask me. I'll be always there in the group, inshallah. So summative assessment, we will do an achievement test and compare it to, remember in session 1, we said what?
Speaking monologue, yes, a speech, a voice note.
Diagnostic test.
So we will have an achievement test at the end, and we will compare it to the diagnostic speaking monologue, and we will see if you improved or you're still at the same level of pronunciation. And for the questionnaire, you just tell me your opinion about the course to make it better for future course participants, tips on how to keep going even after the course, and my ongoing support even after the course. Thank you very much, guys. This will be the certificate from me. You don't have to pay for it. As you see, a nice one. So this certificate is for free, and we will have another certificate. I can show it to you now. I think we still have time.
Yes.
So this is the certificate from Westminster College London. It's an approved center in the UK, an approved center to give the off-qual TEFL courses and CPD TESOL courses. This is to certify that your name participated in a 16-hour teacher training program entitled Pronunciation, Phonetics, and Phonology. So this is also a good thing. If you want If you don't want, no problem. You just take this certificate, and that's fine, perfectly fine. You don't need to have an expensive certificate, because no one is going to ask you about a certificate in phonetics. You know, they want to see you speaking well. They are not going to ask you about a course you did or something. So the main aim of this course is to benefit you, is to change you, is to fix your pronunciation mistakes, and to help you speak more naturally and more confidently. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. And as you see, because some people might say, oh, this course is simple, we know everything, we can just we can read a book and we can get the information. No, it's not as simple as you think. Actually, I've planned to use all these nice books.
References.
Work on, reference books. Work on your accent. New Headway Pronunciation Course, Upper Intermediate. English Pronunciation in Use, Advanced. How to Teach Pronunciation.
Langman Pearson.
Yeah, Teaching English Pronunciation. The Book of Pronunciation. English Phonetics and Phonology, a practical course. And Sound Foundation, Learning and Teaching Pronunciation. If you notice something here, they are from different publishers. Did you notice that? Collins, Oxford,
Yes. Oxford.
Cambridge, Longman also. This one is from Delta Publishing. This one is from Cambridge as well.
Yes.
And this one is from Macmillan.
Macmillan.
So I'll be using all these reference books during this course, and I'll put everything in the PowerPoint presentation, and I will send it to you at the end of the session. And I will also send you these reference books, you know, with the audio files, so that if you want to do further reading on like consonant sounds, you can read it in this book and that book and that book and that book. You know, you want to read more about connected speech features, you can read it in 2 or 3 books, you know. But I will do my best to put everything in the presentations, so that you, whenever you read, you say, okay, I know all these things, nothing new for me, hopefully.
Also, Dr. Saeed, on bbclearningenglish.com, they will have so many videos concerning pronunciation. Okay.
True.
A British accent.
True.
And how to and how to make linked sounds, and they are really fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, many sources. There are many sources. But the benefit of doing the course is that in 2 months, inshallah, we can finish everything, and we can be done with the part of pronunciation, because many people say, okay, it was a problem when I was in university, and it's still a problem till now. I'm not able to master it. I'm not able to be knowledgeable at it. I'm not able to be good enough at the pronunciation areas. So we're gonna finish the course in 2 months. You will be knowledgeable about all these aspects, and you will be skillful as well, because we move, as I said, from theory to practice. It's not just about knowledge, also about skills and how to teach. And finally, we came to an end